Here with Andre Iguodala. How many MVPs do you have?
I got a Finals MVP.
How many?
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah, but 3 rings.
I mean, that's a lot of things right there. All right, Olympic Club Lake Course, US Open, no big deal. Haven't played here yet. I'm really excited.
Hit it down the middle. Positive swing thoughts.
I've been looking forward to this for a while. How you doing?
How you doing?
My guy. Nice to meet you.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Yeah, good to meet you, man. I feel like I know you.
Same here, dude.
Your voice.
You feel ready to go?
I've been working hard.
What are you working on?
So I'm in the tech space. So I do all stages of startups. All stages from early to late stage, different rounds. So I've been really focused on that side. Opportunities for me outside of the game of basketball.
Technology is fascinating to you. We talked a little bit about that before the podcast, but as well, it seems like you're obviously involved in the business of tech and in the world of learning about tech. Does that come to your golf game at all, or is that really kind of it's just a business thing?
No, it's like everywhere, especially in golf. I got Arcos. I got all my metrics.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm into that.
This is like one of my favorite parts of going to a new golf course is getting the tees and the ball marks.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's like a memory. All right. Pretty normal par 5, a little to the right.
Yes, sir.
Easy peasy.
At what point do you hit your first golf ball?
10, 11?
Really?
I thought golf was cool. Like, I wanted to play.
Really?
But I didn't know where to go.
This is mid-90s, early 90s?
95, 96,
What?
97.
Why? I'm sorry. I love golf, and I now think it's cool, but what on earth made you think golf was cool in that time?
I was just super competitive. So whatever some other kids were doing, I just wanted to beat the other kid. I never thought about it this way, but I had the bug at a young age.
A little right.
Bit of a cut. That was supposed to cut. Well, I guess we'll talk to each other in a few minutes. Our tee shots essentially went like this. I have a lot of other problems in golf, aside from where exactly to land the ball.
Yeah.
For example, this is a dogleg right, and I hit a nice draw off the middle of the fairway. They call that the two-way miss. Is there a version of the two-way miss in basketball?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think so. Either you miss or you don't in basketball.
It's golf specific.
That's golf specific.
What's harder?
It's harder, yeah.
Wait, it's harder than basketball?
It's harder than basketball. I mean,
You can say that. I probably
in
can't.
basketball, you have to be built a certain way, so you can say you have to be like, you actually have to be born a certain way.
Case in point.
95% of the time. You have to be a certain height.
With golf, it's not really true. I mean, Rory's 5'11", DJ, it's like height doesn't really come into it that much.
I don't know.
My first experience at a country club was in college with a alumni fundraiser with the basketball team, and we had to play with them. We didn't know what we were doing. We was out there joking around in the carts. But I wanted to learn how to play. Just and then you got to go to class, you got to play basketball, you forget about it. Then when I got to the NBA, I got a set of clubs from Nike. But you still have the same problem. Don't know where to go. Where do you go play? What's next? Who's gonna teach me how to swing? And then you're focused on your career. You don't have time to play. Once I got here is when it kind of hit me. I got with one of our assistant coaches, and he taught me how to hit a draw.
That is one of the hardest things for a beginner to do, I think.
That was it. You hear the sound, and the ball just turning from right to left. And then, you just start smiling oh.
par. All right. Par beats a double most days.
I don't talk about basketball on the golf course. I will be honest with you. Like,
Wait, why not?
because if I'm on a course, that's my piece. That's for me to get away from basketball. Like,
Right.
You know, our first championship run, we were down 2-1 to the Memphis Grizzlies in the second round, and they were like, "What turn?" And we was like, Steph and I went to play golf in Memphis, and we went to play golf, and we just kind of relaxed, and we talked. I was talking to him about certain things. He was talking to me about certain things, and in the round, we were like, "Oh, okay, we got to figure it out." And then, we went 3 games in a row.
Two is an interesting hole because you don't need driver on 2, do you? You can.
Well, I said we were going to play a cut, and first hole I hit a draw, so now I'm just going to switch the plan, and I'm going to try to hit a draw. But I'm going to think cut. That's an insight into my mental game, which is essentially very, very fickle.
I didn't listen to that because you had a lot going on. Hey, I don't even care because that ball was.
That was so straight.
I'll take it. I look like I knew how to play golf.
It was a nice ball.
That one looked like I belong on the show.
That was.
So I'm happy right now.
Oh, man, now that cuts. All right.
That's golf.
See, that's what I like about golf, because you're playing against yourself. The guys that are better than me, I am actually chasing them. But what I've learned was that, like, no matter how anyone plays, at the end of the day, if I beat myself, that's when I'm most satisfied. Like, if someone else beats me and I played as good as I could have and I break 80, oh, I don't even care. Like, you beat me today, but I won today.
Right.
So it's kind of like that. Or if I beat someone, but I shot like an 86, I'm like, it was bad. It was a stupid round.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Nice putt.
I'm
dude.
taking that all day.
You're putting well.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I feel like I'm going through a bad putting phase. Like, for a while, I feel like putting was one of the strongest parts of my game.
You could do the Jordan Spieth.
What's that?
Change
the hole?
putters every once in a while.
Yeah, maybe we should change.
He'll change putters like one time, and then he'll it'll throw off his bad putting.
Right.
And once he finds it, like, okay, I'm cool. Go back to the old one.
All right, well, let's see how that works. Maybe on the back nine we'll change. Maybe I'll take
you
yours
got
on the
two
back
putters.
nine.
Oh, we can switch. Yeah, we can switch. I'm cool with that.
All right, 212 playing 192. Andre?
Yep.
Ace Cams Live, how many hole-in-ones do you have?
No.
What?
No.
I don't believe it. What club you got? 4?
I got a 5-iron.
5. This is a very, very beautiful par 3.
That's a beautiful shot. I think it's too much club, but it's beautiful. I hope it goes in. No, it's not too much.
That felt pretty good. That was one of the best shots I've hit in a couple weeks.
Golf is like, some people say they golf to network.
Yeah.
And I've met so many people off golf. Like, I've had like life-altering relationships through golf. Like, some of my closest friends are from the golf course now. I've learned so much about a person just in one round of golf. I know everything about them. I know what gets them going. I know what ticks them off. I know if they're a good person, if they're a bad person. I know how they treat people when they're in a bad mood. I know how they treat people when they're in a good mood. But then, like, I've also found, like, peace. Like, I forget about all my problems.
Really?
Like, it's just gone. Because you're so focused on this little ball, just trying to make it do what you want it to do. It's just crazy.
Hit it down the middle. Positive swing thoughts. Hey, I like that one.
Oh, wow.
He overdrew it, but it drew. It's just going to jump back down left. I'll take it.
You know what's crazy is this course, it's like on TV is how I know it, you know, from the US Open.
Yep.
And like when you get to it, it's not as extreme as it looks on TV, which is usually the opposite.
Well, not yet.
He's one up. He won the first two, I won the third one. Now we're on the fourth hole.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right on it.
Hey, give me that.
Huh? All right, that was good. You know how like in golf, you struggle for a couple holes, and if you're like me, and then all of a sudden you get a sensation where you're like, oh, it's supposed to feel like that or something.
Yep.
Does that ever happen in basketball?
Oh yeah, for sure. Once if you can start catching the ball a certain way, like once the ball hits your hands, you know it's good before you even shoot it.
Do you ever watch games with the sound on?
Not anymore. I used to. Well, when you need your confidence, I watch YouTube, like my highlights, so you hear it then.
Wait.
It's real.
Hang on.
It's real.
That could be one of the coolest things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
So like if you're ever like, yeah, I gotta get pumped.
If I'm in a drought, oh, I'm gonna go watch the game I had 30 in. And then I was like, man, I was busting their ass. Like, and then you go back and you see it, and like, all right, cool. Then you go in the gym, you feel it, and it's like, okay, I'm cool now. I'm cool.
Nice cut. Hey! Didn't really cut, but should be enough love.
Oh, that's perfect.
So you're on Instagram.
Yes.
What's your favorite Instagram follow? Who do you like to follow on Instagram?
Man, that's a good question. It's anything golf related. So I follow everybody on golf. Obviously, I follow you, follow all the brands.
I read GolfWorks and My Golf Digest, and I'm looking at new technology and who's doing what. I'm locked in. The blogs, YouTube, and different golf guys always testing the clubs, especially the drivers and what they're doing with all these drivers. I always think like, how much farther can you go? Like they just keep going further and further. It's crazy. So that's when you know you're kind of an addict.
I got 158 yards. I'm gonna wrap a 9-iron around these 7 trees. I'm gonna get on the green. Oh! Straight down. Should have been an 8. Here's the truth. If my biggest complaint is that I lost playing with the finals MVP at the O Club, I'm okay with that stuff.
So for me, like, we gotta find a way to, I think the way to make golf cool, because we're always trying to say, how do we make golf cool? Make it accessible, not to make it appealing, because I think it's appealing if everyone has access to it. But if everyone doesn't have access to it, then, you know, it's only limited to a certain amount of people, and those are people that can have access to it.
Fast though. I gotta make this. That's good though.
Good. You knew it. Nice. All right, everybody, welcome to a very, very special, professional, athletic episode of Ace Cam. Here with Andre Iguodala. We're on the 15th hole at the Olympic Club. You got your club, what is it, 9-iron?
I got a pitching wedge. 140. I'm gonna try to just hoist it in the air.
Big boy
We
stuff.
got a little bit of wind though.
So basically the stage is set. All I need you to do is a half-court shot at the buzzer. No problem.
All right. Just hoist it. We just hoisted it.
Oh! I think you
It's
got
on
a
the
bad
green.
bounce.
It's on the green though.
Putting contest. So I'm curious to know. You got a hole-in-one on camera. What is the basketball equivalent?
Getting a steal and then going down and hitting a game-winning three-pointer, all in the same sequence. I mean, how often is that?
Thanks.
Just doesn't want to turn.
Return hard.
All right, kind of an anticlimactic ending here. Andre, you've already won the match. Congratulations. Well, I got my ass busted, and now we're gonna play 18 at the Olympic Club for fun. I'm excited. I'm in the middle of the 18th fairway at the Olympic Club. I'm gonna have a 39 playing 49, so I'm gonna have 25 playing 45, playing 35. I'm gonna hit a pitching wedge. Yep, just like that. Oh, you're kidding me. Right on it.
With a guest who I feel like is up to the task. I asked them if they can write a letter to golf.
I'm gonna take a crack at it. Okay. Dear Golf, you've been very inspirational. You brought me to different parts of the world, opened my eyes to different things in the world, good and bad. But it's helped me grow as a person, be appreciative of my humble beginnings. But I will say to golf, thank you for the peace of mind, most importantly. So here's to many more great years.
There's no way to finish a round right there. Olympic Club, we'll be back. Dude,
Hey, that was
again,
fun, man.
thank you. I really love that. That was great.